Hi, I'm Blaze Binky, and welcome to another episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome, and I started another project, and about a year ago, I had an idea. What if I made a kind of Wi-Fi in Minecraft using the skulk sensor block? So I have the calibrated skulk sensor here, sending in a line of a certain number of a redstone signal that calibrates it to only this trapdoor or a button being pressed and lever or something like that. So I took Matt Batwing's serial transmission design and added this thing onto it to make it send it correctly. With his original design, the problem was that if I send multiple bits next to each other, it won't work because it would just connect them all and turn on like this. That would work for the serial thing because it would just fill those bits for it. But that doesn't work for my design because I need this to open and close for it. So what I did is add redstone in between these two repeaters. This I set up for the timing. And the timing works for this only if it's only 10 blocks difference away. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 block difference in distance like that. And that's the only way it'll work, with 10 blocks difference. And so it sends it serially that way. And you should check out Matt Batwings and his videos for more information on how it works and everything. But I'm also not very good at making things small, so this is the smallest I could get it at the time. So you see here, if I just send a random pattern or some numbers, I can send it over like this. The one problem with this design is it's horizontal and a bit big and chunky and very large, because you see how long and large this takes up. This isn't actually needed. I was just using this to show the data being sent over. You see there, it sent the correct number and everything. So then, after a while, I came up with another design that works to make it smaller. This is my other design. It's vertical and very small. Using this, it sends the signal bit and all the other numbers. Here I had to use a barrel to send out the number for something that's lower than 12, because if it was higher than 12, then it would send it out here without this thing interacting with it, because the other ones would send in 15. This one's only sending in 12 because it ran out here, so I have to send it like this around into it. But this one also works, because you see here I have it like this. And this is my other thing. Instead of having the data be the lock thing, to lock it after the data's been sent over, going through a whole bunch of repeaters like this, I was thinking, why don't I just make it, after it reaches the top, send a signal that takes about I think 4 repeaters ticks. That would take, I don't know, it would take about 31 ticks or something. I don't really know the exact I don't remember the exact number, but it took me a long while to set this up. So I did a bunch of torches going down here to turn it off at the end. And this is the color bulb that I'm using as a T flip-flop to unlock and close it. The one problem with this design, because you'll see in a second, it has a weird thing that happens. that I'm gonna have to try to fix. But like, I press this button, it'll start sending the data over. You see? You can see it just going like here. Also, I'm using that Batwing's resource pack, which also you can hear. These are all trapdoors. I just used it as like instant or just see there, it locked it in place, and now that thing's locked. So now I can, if I hit this button to unlock it and get rid of the data, there's a problem. Right there, it locks it again because the signal's going in there. So either I'm gonna have to keep pressing this, or I need to figure out a way to make it work better or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I have that design to send it over, which is a lot smaller than the other one. And it doesn't have to be horizontal, it can be like this. Which I'm actually surprised at how well I got that to be that small. Then over here I have a little miniature city with a bunch of street lamps going around that turn off in the day and turn on at night. So I have my little house I can go into with a fireplace. And then this is a large machine to put in a house, but I have a giant keyboard I built. And then I can put in any one of these like letters if I want to send them. So right now I have B in. Let's say I wanted to send S. Also, you can see there, once I flip that lever, it sent some data over here, which isn't what I want. That's why you need walls of like wool or something, or just don't flick levers, something like that. But then that's the one problem. It'll read like any sounds of buttons or levers or something. I could replace it with a no block too, but yeah. So there, I selected S, and then over here, what this giant thing does, well, it's not that giant, but it puts out the binary number for it. And all those letters that I have on there start with 010, so I didn't have to program all that. But for S, it's 0101010, and that's the 8-bit ASCII binary number for it. See here, I have it outputted here, going into this one that sends it out into the street. So these lamps are showing you the data being sent over. And it will get received over here and lock it into place. So let's test it. Right now I have the keyboard set up, and I like type in S, and then I can walk over here and press this button. And if I go over here, you can see the data being sent over through the lamps, which looks pretty cool, or I think does. So now that it was sent over, I actually haven't tested this one yet, but now that it was sent over, that's what I got. 01010. Okay, it's missing that last one bit. Don't see something wrong, I do. And this is where I land in another problem. Because I just missed a few repeaters. Okay, whoops, I guess that was a little embarrassing. But now I think I fixed it. So here, I'll send an X this time. And I can press the button over here, and it should send that data going across this line over across this. So now that's getting sent over here. I can check on it over here. It looks like it's getting sent correctly. Bam. There, 0101100, which X was 0101100, which is correct. So that's working. Just the one problem I have that I need to fix is when I try to turn it off. Right now, you have to go up here and like flip this one, and then go down here, flip this one, or you can flip that one up there again. But then it just keeps closing itself. So like what you could do is like take that, break it, or flick it twice, then break it, so then it just, or move it out of there with like a piston or something. But like, still I need to figure that out. Right now it's not really working very well, but somehow I'll try to figure it out. So now I can send any letter in the alphabet across it. What would be really cool is if you could take this thing right here, and even maybe that, or program it, and take a redstone computer and connect this to some of the addresses, so then you can send the message from the redstone computer out into here, and then like tell it to send, and then you can send it to another computer, like sending emails or something, and stuff like that. So I think that's all for today. Hey, I'm Blaze Pinky, and thanks for watching this episode. See you next time.